What's going on, guys? Big No checking in from my bathroom. Another video on testosterone replacement therapy. This is apparently my new favorite place to record, which makes perfect sense. That's not weird at all. JK, it's quiet in here, and actually it's nicer than most of the rest of the house. If you'd like to know why I'm talking about testosterone replacement therapy today, feel free to read the description below, or if you'd like to know my story rather. It edifies me and it explains things pretty well. We're going to talk about finding the perfect dose on TRT. And it's a pretty simple video, a pretty quick video, but there's a little caveat, there's this little thing that I feel like a lot of guys don't think about. I certainly didn't when I first started, and it really would have been helpful, so I hope it's helpful to you. To be perfectly transparent, I am not a doctor, I'm not a healthcare professional, I'm just a regular guy on testosterone. I know a lot of dudes on testosterone through this platform and in my regular life as well now. And so I've learned what I've learned, and I'm going to share some of that with you. So take what I'm saying with a Himalayan grain of salt, pink preferably, because you know what I'm saying, that shit works good. I'm apparently in a weird mood. I think the bathroom brings it out. So, finding the perfect dose. The three most important components are side effect profile, symptom relief, and your blood work. Now, I'm going to assume that the people I'm talking to are working with a doctor and are procuring their testosterone legally, like I am, and like I do recommend doing. I don't judge any guy who's doing what they have to do, that's for damn sure, but I just want you to know I'm more talking to the people that are going through the legal methods of treating their low testosterone, and I'm assuming you guys have already identified that you have low testosterone. But if you're just watching this for learning purposes, or you're wondering if you're going to pick something up, obviously that's cool too, I'm glad you're here. But those big three are side effect profile, symptom relief, and I'm counting weird, and blood work. Those are what are going to drive your testosterone replacement therapy dosage. So I'm taking testosterone cypionate. My perfect dosage is 200 milligrams per week, split into 2 doses. With that, my blood work looks good, my side effect profile looks good, and my symptom relief is fantastic. That's what works for me. People are individual. Some people get caught up thinking that it's like this across the board response to how your body's going to take the testosterone or how you're going to convert things to estrogen. And that's just not the case. So they're going to start you low, and you need to be okay with that. You really do. Start low and see what's what. I recommend more frequent dosing in general. It minimizes side effects, but all you're going to do is be honest with your doctor about what's going on. And while your side effects are starting to, or your symptom relief, your low testosterone symptoms, the reason you started taking this, the reason you're going down this road anyway, as they start to improve, you're going to keep an eye on your blood work. As long as your blood work looks good, if you think that there's still some areas that could be better, they're going to up you. And then you're going to look at your blood work, and then you're going to see, do I have any side effects? Am I having any acne? Am I having any sleep apnea? Is there any urinary hesitancy? And you're going to watch your blood work. You're going to make sure your estrogen doesn't get out of check. If all those things stay in line, then you're going to find your perfect dose, usually somewhere between 140 and 200 milligrams a week. If we're going off testosterone replacement therapy, this will of course change if you're taking pumps, but I can only speak to what I'm doing. What I usually see people doing is 140 to 200. Somewhere in there works pretty good, and I'm a big fan of twice a week shots. Now, here's the caveat. The little tidbit I want to add that a lot of people don't think about that I didn't think about. It's important to identify lifestyle choices and how they might be affecting your testosterone replacement therapy. Now, I'm not a saint. You're not a fucking saint. I know that. You crazy bastard. What I'm trying to say in so many words is that if you're gypping yourself on sleep, and you're newly starting your testosterone replacement therapy, but you're getting no sleep, and you tell your doctor, oh, I'm still fatigued, or you're telling yourself, yeah, it's because you're not sleeping. It's not a magic shot, or a pump, or a cream, or a pellet, whatever. It really isn't. If you're screwing yourself on sleep, you're still going to be tired. Okay, if you're eating like absolute shit, a very estrogenic diet, that could be upping your levels unnecessarily. You wouldn't believe how much my estrogen levels lowered into completely normal ranges on 200 a week once I stopped eating like a douchebag, which is a nice habit of mine. If you're drugging and drinking too much, if your lifestyle's all kinds of fucked up in terms of keeping yourself, mind, and body more even, no judgment, just being real, then that can be affecting your testosterone replacement therapy, and it can be affecting the way you think you are or you are not responding. So that's what I'm really trying to say. Just know, be aware of the things in your life, the qualities or avenues or aspects of your life that are going to be affecting your perception of your treatment plan. So that, that's why I recommend if you can get your shit together, it's going to be a lot easier to understand what's what. Your blood work's going to be a little more legit in terms of how testosterone specifically is affecting it. And that's what I'm trying to say. Can I get an amen in my bathroom? No? Okay, it's fine. It's totally fine. So yeah, if you do that, If you straighten up your diet, lifestyle, and your habits, getting plenty of sleep, drinking plenty of water, eating pretty clean, and not overdoing it in your personal life and your fun life, so to speak, it's going to really help you know where to stop and when to keep going. I, like usual, have psychobabbled and added more unnecessary words and diction to fill time, but it is my way. To recap: symptom relief, side effect profile, and blood work. Keep it real. Talk to your doctor and just inch it up as you need to. Start low, go high, and maybe keep a diary. Writing how things are going so you can really be sure what's what. Another thing to remember is to be patient. Be patient in general. When you start, be patient. When you raise and you want to see, is it working? Is it helping? Is it making it better? Is it making it worse? Be patient. It's going to be slow. Your response would be slow in general, and you're going to have to wait to see how your body's acclimating. And that's really important, is to keep that in mind. Don't switch your dose up a little bit for a week and be like, oh, it didn't make a difference, let's up it again. Wait a few. Just be slow, be steady, be patient. Because once you find that sweet spot, you don't want to have to move. You want to be good to go. You want to be set. And that's really worth remembering, because we need relief quick, and our minds were like, we want this to work quick, and we're going to hyperanalyze it. Just try to stay chill, stay calm when you're waiting for it to kick in, and be really mindful of how it's affecting your mind and body. And then the caveat again, don't blame other avenues of your life on your testosterone. The things in life that are supposed to make you feel like shit, if you overdo or underdo, they won't stop making you feel like shit just because you're on T. So make sure you're doing other things to feel good, the little things you can. It'll help you better understand where you need to be with your testosterone. The goal is to be as safe and to do as well as you possibly can. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for your time. Leave me comments, feedback, criticism. Comment on my incredibly eloquent bathroom if you must. I fucking love it in here. It's very zen. Feng shui is good. I feel like that's what it is. All jokes aside, I appreciate your time. I'm glad you're here. And I hope you found something in this video that was of use to you. We'll see you guys in the next one.